Welcome to episode 1 of the American Wrestling Federation. While I have been waiting on getting the gimmicks, I decided to just go ahead and start it. I'll work on the gimmicks by myself, because I know what gimmicks I think work for what wrestlers. If y'all don't like it, well, tough crap, that's your gimmick. I would like to also thank these three for sponsoring us, and they will be the first 3 sponsors that we will have in our very, very young wrestling company. Now, for the feuds, as you've seen in the last episode, it's Jesse Chavez versus Johnny Alpha. However, I have about 2 more I want to work on, and I will return when I finish them. I have added AJ LaFonte versus Jedi, and then Brayson Granger versus Killa Milano for one of the lower mid-card titles. I will work on the championships. Here are our 4 championships. Sorry about that. I had a little bit of a minor difficulty. But the championships, if you people cannot see them, are the American Wrestling Federation Cruiserweight Championship, the AWF Triple Crown Championship, which is our tag division, the United States Championship, which is our mid-card title, and then the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, while we work on getting more titles and just being able to get better and better over time, we also need to hire wrestlers and take care of other things. However, from now on, I'm going to start this episode with just looking at Japan, looking at these websites and seeing just what some of them say. We have an exclusive news that Steve Austin's about to quit WWE, also versus something prison business. Raven to leave TNA? Interesting. Oh, I don't even want to read that. In this article, take a look at who she considers to be the best independent wrestler in Northern America. Juvi Guerrero. That is an interesting one. Chuck Palumbo, currently working for WWE, says if he struggles with opportunity.
There was a meanness in him.
The next big thing, thinking the Fallen Angel. And the very last one I will check is always the Extreme Warfare Background 6. Currently vacant, the AWF Cruiserweight title could be soon up for grabs, possibly at the next show. Which flyweight worker will be able to win this belt? Look for for more news on this title situation on the next AWF Broadhouse. These will be.
Clipped her wings before she could learn to fly.
And I will then start to sign at least 2 wrestlers, or at least a wrestler, so I can get a decent chance to do something. I will not reveal who the last wrestler will be, but I will reveal it when I get done with booking the show. So for now, you will see me when I get to the very beginning in our first ever show. Now, since I have gone through the first day, this is, oh Lord, oh Jesus Christ, 410 messages. So WWE has released Horseshoe, Johnny Gier, Payne, Damien, Mr. Black, Carly Colon, Matt Campoliti, Aaron Steens, John Hagan, Nick Dinsmore, Nova. A lot of these wrestlers have agreed to an open contract. Hurricane Kid, Eric Tuttle, Ian Knox, Greg Matthews, Donald Lambert, Rick Feinberg, Niles Young, Adam Flash, Derek Frazier, The Do, Nomad, Adam Cage, The Bouncer, Jacob Yulbasan, Fabulous, Sigaroth, Matt Vandal, Arrow, Dick Trimmins, Ariel, Allison Danger, Diablo Santiago, Alex Shelley, Slugger, Angel Dust, Fast Eddie, Marcos, Dunn, Biohazard, Hot Stuff Hernandez, Donning Bon Jovi, Angus, Jumbo Joe Guns, Kara Slice, Tiger Khan, Dave, Andy Jacks, Mike Preston, Dr. Hearst, and a bunch of others. Cassidy O'Reilly is gone, aka Kyle O'Reilly. He's out of TNA at this time, which is interesting. Brian Lee, Johnny Storm. If there's any big notice guys that are, John Dalton's gone. Smokey Carmichael. There is a lot of wrestlers that have just been fired. This is an interesting firing thing because there's a lot. Simon Dunn, Super Crazy, Scoot Andrews. Oh, what is it with a lot of the Schnitsky's gone? I'm gonna check something. Can I get Schnitsky? I could, but I'll leave it to you guys. If I'm gonna at least sign one more wrestler, but I'm gonna let you guys have the control on this one. Who do you think I should have? I'll let you all have decisions. You pick a letter from A all the way down to Z. Even Too Dope, Too Tough Tony, and 911 are in this category. You all pick between this list, and I will see if they are on the board that I can sign or not. But for now, we are just going to our first ever show, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Welcome to Ground Zero. This is where we're going to begin our first ever show. Let us see how we will do, and I'll see y'all when I get there. The show is ready, and here we go. This guy is shooting with Rio Killa, aka somebody. Johnny Alpha is. Johnny Alpha is walking backstage and spotted Jesse Chavez, who attacks. They roll around the arena for a while until Jesse gets a clear upper hand and sends Alpha into retreat. AJ LaFonte is backstage. He's building up his feud with Jedi. Bryson Granger is doing the same thing with Killa Milano. Now we begin the matches, and the person that Real Killa is shooting is 18-year-old Matt Sydal, or Cade Sydal at this time. The match got a 45%. The crowd didn't give a shite about it to save their lives, but the matching together, all in all, was a pretty solid one as our first ever match.
I like to think that's because I live in the moment, but of course he could be doing some great neurochemical
And of
analysis.
course, young Jedi and AJ LaFonte's match tanked the thing with just bad wrestling in general. However, the winner was Jedi beating AJ. The very next match is Killa Milano versus Bryson Granger, and the winner is Bryson Granger. The match itself is not as bad as I expected it to be, but the matching is just not together. And the last one
is organized and tidy.
It's pretty solid.
His traits are really consistent with a risk taker. So I think whoever did this, she trusted him.
How about an ex-boyfriend?
And the champion is crowned a 45% for our first ever show. It is not as bad as I expected it to be, but again, that is to be normal when this show first begins. And he's losing morale because you're not pushing him enough. That idiot Jedi is purposely trying to make me look bad in our match. I should be higher on the card. Promote me up the roster. Price. Granger. I should be up higher on the card. Promote me up. Jesse Chavez was terrible. I had to try to pull out all the stuff and try to keep our match from becoming a disaster. Johnny Alpha deliberately made me look bad in our match to make you think I'm not ready for a push. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that is funny.
Those women had daily routines, so the repetition of those routines would have narrowed the opportunity for a killer to come into contact with them. It's like being in the kitchen. Every day you're in that room traveling from the table to the sink, to the fridge, back to the sink, back to the table, and so on.
Now, thanks to that match alone, gave all the matches 20. Now, the newest addee was Cade Seidel, aka, I'm just gonna rename him straight right now.
Then I can analyze their more traveled routes and find a location where they and their killer were most likely to intersect. I'll see what I can do.
There we go. Matt Seidel. He's only going to be here permanently. He's not going to be the main face of this company. Unless you guys in the comments and on Discord think that he's a long-term building piece to feud the rest of you with. But for now, I'm going to go straight to the other workers, pick 3 wrestlers from this massive list, and I want you guys to pick who you all think should be the wrestler that we sign. Is it Schnitsky, who would be just interesting to feud with Killer Milano and the rest of them really quickly? Do you think we should sign Jay Freeze, who is an American 25-year-old, is a great all-around worker, currently working for NWA Wildside, who uses the Icebreaker as a finisher, and he'll be a great addition to the Cruiserweight division, or the X division if you guys want to rename it. Or if you really want to be psychos, I could sign The Miz to a contract and have him basically be Miz before he's The Miz. Those are the 3. Do you want Schnitsky, Gene Snitsky, Jay Breeze, or The Miz? Those 3 are the wrestlers that we will have in the thing for later. Possibly maybe tomorrow when I upload the next episode, or later tonight when I decide if I feel motivated enough to do it. But again, these are your 3 feuds. Matt Seidel is the newest addition to this roster, and the championships at the moment is there's nobody yet for the Cruiserweight division. There's nobody for the tag team division. Jedi is the Jedi is far too good for the AWF United States title. I give it to Jesse Chavez. Or the World Championship is Jesse Chavez is not ready for a title respected as the World Heavyweight title. I give it to Matt Seidel. What? Whatever. If you guys, again, have any decisions on what you think we should pick, these are, again, the opponents we go against, starting all the way from down here at the bottom at number 20. We want to get to 10, or even closer to it. But yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Leave a comment and tell me if you guys have any gimmick you all want to have, and if there's anyone that should have a better gimmick, or if I should tweak something. But I hope you all did enjoy this video, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.